If you are in a period of no contact with somebody, you need to listen to this. If you have even the slightest bit of anxiety, there's a good chance that this is going to resonate with you. As an anxious person in a no contact situation, the first thing that comes up is often the fear of abandonment. It's like, oh my gosh, this person has left me. This person is okay with not talking to me anymore. That must mean that they don't care about me. It triggers this deep fear that we are not good enough and that this person has finally left us. This can be incredibly confronting and difficult for an anxious person because the person who is initiating the no contact is triggering our deepest wound. And oftentimes what an anxious person will do in response to the triggering of their deepest wound is that they will want to do everything they can to reestablish connection with the person that is running away. This is the point where one will begin abandoning themselves in order to avoid being abandoned by somebody else. So if I throw myself to the side and just chase you incessantly, I'm pretty much disrespecting myself and throwing myself in the garbage because you connecting with me is more important than my dignity and my self-respect. And that's kind of what the logic is. But it's such an alarm bell that goes on in our system that it's hard to recognize that this is even happening. It's like reconnecting with that person is a matter of life or death. So I'm willing to do literally anything in order to get that connection. The trouble with this is that the person on the other side senses that everything you're doing is coming from a place of fear. And there is nothing more unattractive and repelling than somebody who is reacting from their place of fear. The irony about human beings is that when we react from our place of fear, we actually end up attracting the thing that we fear most. The energy is felt on the other side that we are needing them for our survival. Therefore, they run in the opposite direction. Now, there's this funny thing that anxious people do. They will oscillate between being entirely self-abandoning and then go to the complete opposite end of the spectrum. Oftentimes, there's this moment where anger kicks in. It's this moment of anger where it's like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you running away from me? Why are you doing this? Which is quite a funny mechanism. It's basically blaming the other person for our internal discomfort. If you weren't running away and being silly, none of this would be happening. I wouldn't have to feel this discomfort and everything would be okay. So in response to this anger and frustration with the person that's running away, oftentimes what the anxious person will do is they'll want to announce their exit. They want to announce that they are completely angry with you. They'll say, fuck you, I'm done with this. I'm running away. I'm no longer waiting for you. But the funny thing is the urge to announce your exit is actually the desire to elicit a response in that other person. You want that other person to stop you. You want them to go, oh my God, oh no, I can't lose you. Never mind, I'm going to stop running away. But that's not going to happen. This intense response in the opposite direction is still a reaction to your fears. The key lies in staying in the middle. People who are secure stay in the middle. People who are reactive are not centered. So what does it mean to stay in the middle? Staying in the middle is understanding that not everybody is running away from you because they're abandoning you. If that person is running away, it is not a direct reflection on you and your inherent worthiness. Allowing them to go off in peace and remaining centered in who you are is what makes you secure. You don't need to elicit a response in that other person, begging them to come back or threatening them that you're going to leave so that they eventually come back. It's allowing life to unfold just the way that it is and trusting that you have your own back in the process. Knowing that you're going to take care of yourself and love yourself and grieve that person, but ultimately you will be okay. And that is the process of letting go of attachment to outcome. The day you're able to stay in the middle and allow someone to walk away is the day that you've established security. You no longer associate somebody else's actions to whether or not you're good enough. So if you are in a no contact situation with a partner and you are feeling all kinds of urges to either text them to reconnect or text them to tell them how angry you are, do not react to your emotions. Learn to sit in that discomfort instead. Recognize that all reaction comes from a place of fear. Figure out what you are afraid of in this situation. Figure out what meaning you are assigning to them leaving. Are you making it mean something about you or your inherent worthiness? And recognize that every time you react to your fears, you actually attract the thing that you fear most. Because so long as you are reacting to your fears, you are not standing on your own 2 feet with a sense of deep love and reverence for yourself. And that needs to be your top priority. Take all of that energy that you're putting into somebody else and remember to redirect it towards you. I hope this was helpful. I offer calls. The link is in my bio.